ever thought hardship or struggle was the way you're meant to live, please melt that thought right now. It wasn't meant to be hard. It's meant to be effortless. So that's what you shared yesterday, Matt, when Neville says, what do you do between the assumption now and the assumption of the wish fulfilled? What do you do from the assumption to manifestation? Nothing. Nothing. And the program's gone, but what do you mean you do nothing? You stay aligned and you will receive the impulses. So when you did the wheel yesterday and you released the current result, you fused from the truth of who you are and how much money you have and how wealthy you truly are now. And some of you have received inspired ideas. It may have absolutely nothing to do with money. Just like the day, I'll tell you a story. We had put some money down to do a program. We needed to come up with the rest, right? Within a short period of time. So there was a deadline. But I was aligned. And one with alignment is the majority. Always remember that. One who is aligned is the majority. That's all you need, is one person who's aligned. And I was aligned and we just let it go. And the bank said no, they rejected the home being refinanced. And they said, no, you can't do that. And what do we say? Okay, cancel. We don't let the result control us. We stay feeling the wish fulfilled. We saw ourselves in Canada. We felt it. And I got this incredible wave of love. I sent pretty much everyone in my inbox a message of love. And I just shared it. And I just felt like sending so much love. And that was the way I felt the image came. So I did it. Well, then I felt like buying flowers for Matt's mum and dad. And it's so funny. I felt like I needed to do it now. It wasn't an idea of that sounds good. When the impulse is strong, it feels like the most natural thing to do now. That's your intuition. Right now, it feels like the most natural thing to do. Sometimes it feels so good, and sometimes it can feel a little uncomfortable, but it feels right. In the sense that when I bought the flowers, I went to go and give it to her and everyone was home. His brothers, his sister, I was like, oh my God, now this is I felt embarrassment coming up, right? So the disc, can we see, but the impulse was there. So I'm like, okay, this is growing through. This is growth. I am being the person I need to be to attract the life that I've been asking for. And so when I went in and pushed past those limiting thoughts and said, I love you and thank you, and I connected, and that was something that felt like I was going against an old conditioning, yet I was aligned. So it felt like I was the most natural thing to do. And then it was so beautiful. I remember her face and the joy, and I drove home. And when I got home, I was on the phone to Matt and there was a check in the mail. And we were waiting on this check. We were forcing the check. We wanted the check for 2 years. I'd forgot about it. When there's no resistance, it shows up. And there was a check for at least 7,000.
It was 10,000.
It was 10,000, yes, there you go. It was in the thousands. And I literally was on the phone and I was crying. I was in shock in a sense. I was like, oh my God, it came today. It's when, it came today. But I wasn't in the energy of hunting. Can we feel the difference? This is life-changing, this lesson. It is truly the difference between having it all and living one-dimensionally. So I was in shock. We received it, and then, you know, one thing led to another, but every part of that successful process came from first aligning and following intuition. Staying fused from the wish fulfilled, well, we were celebrating in joy. There's no worry in the wish fulfilled. There's no doubt in the wish fulfilled. There is no needing, straining, forcing at all in the wish fulfilled. Thank you. End of story.